Okay, it's I just woken up a little late and all that, but here we go. And I have one more battery that also is charged. It seems here 7 hours seems to be pretty. That's that's the way to go. Apparently, it like ticks the whole thing. There we go. Okay, let's go back here, see how much we actually have. Yeah, 20 watts. Now I just have one battery, one single battery, Samsung battery, and 20 watts. Oh sorry, 20 watt hours. Now so apparently the Samsung batteries compared to the unoriginal, this is an unoriginal battery, which is saying that it's actually bigger, like 17.32 watt hours. The Samsung battery only says 15.59, so clearly the Samsung batteries are bigger than stated, but these unoriginal batteries are smaller than stated compared to what I've checked. They are around 8 watt hours smaller than these. So 8 watt hours, 8 watt hours less than the standard. So these will be like reserve batteries. Yeah. Um, so if you're buying an Xcover batteries, buy the originals. At least I haven't. Maybe there's some unoriginal batteries that actually is bigger than the originals. But in the time past, you could sometimes find something that actually was better. That was on. That was the whole point of getting unoriginal batteries, was that you could maybe get them a little bigger than the originals. But but these are clearly not bigger. They're like 8 watt hours less, which is a good amount. But if you think about, like, if you say 20 watt hours in regards to the other kind of battery, right? Let's just round it for 20, right? Oh, in regards to Hamas conflict, I guess. Yeah, that's the next subject. It took me less than 2 minutes to get banned from that chat. Isn't that interesting? I thought it was like a chat where you could actually, talk about both Israel and Hamas conflict, Hamas, and be whatever side you are on and talk, right? But that's not the case, apparently. I just made one video. Well, I was actually making two videos, but before I made the second 1 minute video in regards of video, showing my face and all that, because truth doesn't hide behind a mask. So I wanted to, show my face and, talk about how ridiculous I thought it was in regards of supporting the Palestinians. But anyway, so I posted the video, and it didn't take, and then began to make another video. And before I made the second video, I couldn't post apparently. And I thought, what is going on here? Oh, maybe Telegram didn't understand or didn't. But apparently, I then began to make a speech thing, and well, I was banned. So that was. So I'm not sure what this test is here. Okay, we just have an update, I guess, on the Hamas. But they had like this thing here, right? Up here. Let's see here. Our talk group about the war, right? Khalid invites you to join this group, right? And then you view group. This invite has been expired. Well, let's see here. This invite link has expired. I know in regards to this, it has expired. Is this some kind of bullshit like Facebook? Instead of saying that I'm banned, it just says, well, this link has expired. I think it might be something of this bullshit. Just, don't tell people that they are banned. Just tell them some kind of nonsense. That this link has, this invite link has expired. Oh, give me a break. So this is the first notice of bullshit on Telegram. I installed it again after many years because I found out that one of the guys that are the makers of it actually is part of this elite group and all that. But apparently they did not want to talk about. Apparently you're not allowed to be on Israel's side on this conflict. Apparently, because I'm on Israel's side on this. Now, in regards of war, it's terrible. So it's not in regards of war. But you have a whole Bible in regards of things. I don't understand how people can be against Israel. It's just absolutely madness. It's clearly a diabolical, demonic thing, you know. And people saying, well, this is our land. Really? Is that your land? When you have like a whole Bible talking about that God gave it to the Jews, you know. And of course, the future Israel will be huge, you know. Huge, gigantic. But yeah, but apparently they couldn't allow my opinion in regards to the chat group. So it didn't really take me more than 2 minutes to get banned from that group. Sadly, I don't have much coffee, and this one seems to have something in the bottom that, in regards to some of the bad food I tried to make yesterday. Just so anyway, so I still need my app data over to the new mobile. And apparently I don't have that much coffee, but I guess a little, I could go down and get some more coffee and get some fruit. Some fruit and some more coffee. And yeah. Not sure when they close Sunday. Oh, that's another. That goes multiple places. There we go. Anyway, I'll just have a little bit of coffee at least, just to get you going. To get me going. So yeah. So this has been charging for this battery has been charging for 10 hours and 14 minutes. So that's of course is, you know, that's way more than it needs. Well, it's at least it's more than, you know, 7 hours it seems. Then it goes from 0 to being, you know, being finished with the charge in regards to the Samsung Xcover. But yeah, okay. So I found out in regards to these other kinds of batteries are absolutely not the way to go. Here we have another original battery. I bought 2 of the original batteries and 2 unoriginal batteries, thinking that they would be bigger than the originals, because that was the whole point, like in regards of original batteries. So usually again, when people, you know, when companies was making unoriginal batteries in the past, they usually was a little bigger, you know. It might not be much or anything like that, but the idea was that they would usually be just a little bigger, you know, in regards to, so you actually got a little more out of them than the usual battery. Oh well, let's just fix the water down here. I'm looking for some coffee, and it's pretty hot, but it's not like overly cooking hot. But let's just fix it in the coffee glass here and have it, you know, have something to just, you know, fix the bottom up here. There we go. So we can get some, wonderful. So we can put it over in the cup here. It's not that much, but hey, better than nothing. And I was like, I'm still hungry, right? You know, in regards of, pizza, I want a pizza and all that, right? But yeah, and then I get out and I begin to pee, right? And look at the, you know, and see, and looking down and like, okay, I'm fat. You know, stop doing that. I really need to get on a juice fast. I don't want to be this fat, you know. This is terrible. You know, this is one of the things that I at least can do something about myself, by just not eating anything. But then again, all the depravity that is going on in the world, you feel like, you know, whatever, you know, and then you just end up eating, because it's like, okay, I don't care about anything anymore. You'll just give me, you know, whatever. Anyway, okay, well, it did pretty good in regards of getting all the coffee things out of it. As long as it's hot, might not be the strongest coffee, but again, hot water. Oh, great, there we go. Oh yeah. So I thought they would have been, you know, in regards of Hamas-Israel conflict. I thought they would have maybe been, wanting to talk a little, but yeah, apparently not. That's and we still have the issue with the camera closing down. Really need to see if I can. Apparently, there's emails where you can actually write Samsung, so maybe I can get them to fix some of the things that is absolutely terrible and absolutely insane. Anyway, let's see here. So let's take this battery out. So this is one Samsung battery that is charged up. And let's just take the other one, and we'll just see here, fix up here. And we'll fix this, and we'll fix the next one in. There we go. And period, I think we'll take 8 hours. By the way, of course, in regards to charging the mobile, it can charge, it seemed like it was charging around 30 watts, and if it's not turned on, which of course is disgusting that it can't even charge, it charges only with like 5 watts when you actually use the application. And here we go with Hamas again, apparently not thrown out of that channel in regards to their propaganda and whatnot, to Israel soldier killed while talking on the phone, and they push their disgusting propaganda and all that. And before and after destruction in Gaza seen like this, kind of their own fault, isn't it? Hey, they attacked Israel, right? What did they expect, that the Jews was just turned the other. But yeah, of course, you have the whole, you have the elite behind things of world events and all that, and you do have to question how in the world that the Hamas even got through, on the the 7th of October or something like that. But anyway, apparently we couldn't talk about it either on the channel because I got banned. You can see I guess I'm not sure in regards to photos how that works out in regards of it, but let's try. I guess this is this is the Google, right? I think this is the Google. And this is the Google thing. Let's try the standard gallery. There we go. So there you go. You can see can't access the chat. Sorry, you can't access the chat because you were banned by an admin. Or at least it says it's I'm banned. You don't need to say I'm sorry and all that bullshit. Just tell me that I'm banned. We are sorry, you are banned by an admin. Give me a break with the bullshit of sorry, you are banned and all that. Who cares, Just want to know if I'm banned. Just tell me what. And so you can see, I was banned and kicked out of the group, Anyway, it's not a first, I also been called a Mossad agent and whatnot, these people are just full of depravity. Again, it doesn't take long, and then you get thrown out and all that. So just promoters or propaganda. Pushing the link has expired. Yeah, the link has expired because I was banned for just one single message. And I see, let's make it 2000. The journalist unraveling riots, conflicts, and all that. But maybe it's because I see through them, Maybe it's because I see through that bullshit. Yeah, sure, war is an evil thing, and it's like, hey, they attacked Israel, and they, they're playing the victim card, They're trying to get the sympathy from the world, while they actually, it's like, okay, we attack Israel, but we want the sympathy. We start the war, and then they will say, well, you need to look at it in context and all. Well, maybe you should read the Bible. That's context, okay? But they don't want to do that, and then they begin to lie about, well, the Jews were never in the land, and all the prophets was Phagistinians. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like the depravity and lies and the deceptions that these people do is absolutely disgusting, and they hate the Jews. They absolutely hate the Jews. So that's how thing goes. Apparently, I know who this is. Because of apparently I wrote someone, but I'm not sure who this person is. There must have been a picture that I could see the person, but there's no picture anymore apparently. Must be probably one of these fake profiles. Anyway, yeah, in regards to sending letters and all that, it's becoming more. Okay, it's probably becoming more. Going to cost more. So everything is costing more, right? Everything is going downhill and all that in regards of becoming more expensive. Okay, but yeah, it's 1804. The Sabbath is over. I guess I got some relaxing sleep over the day. Apparently, I slept whole day. So the question is, you should get some wash. I should wash some. Yeah, I should wash some clothing and I'm not entirely sure what to wash some clothing and get some shopping. Yeah, maybe maybe get some standard meat. Maybe if they have some non-halal slaughtered, and then fruit for the rest. Maybe a little meat and then fruit for the rest for juicing and yeah. Yeah, it's hopefully going downward in regards to the kilos, but yeah, of course it's not going like overly fast. I really need to get into an intense juice fast to get on dropping the kilos. It will take a long time. I need to drop 50 kilos. It's like, oh, it's terrible. So anyway, yeah. So, of course, in regards to the applications on the mobile, I haven't sorted out all the applications, and apparently there's problems in regards to moving the applications from one phone to another phone, apparently. In regards to needing to root the phone to actually get access to those applications so you can do it, and apparently you also need to root this device as well to actually to do it. Are you kidding me? No, you're not kidding me. Let's just waste some more time, and it's impossible, right? When you have like 100 apps or something like that, it's just pretty much impossible to. Now, of course, it's not all of the apps that actually needs to be set up, but it's a good amount of things that need to be set up and all that. So it's a tedious thing to do. So. But yeah, I guess that was pretty much all that I had in regards of. Oh yeah, by the way, so the battery should be able to charge with 15 watts, for the Xcover. And by the way, I should probably just take so you can see it. In regards to the Xcover here, Xcover Galaxy Xcover 6 Pro or Pro 6 Pro 6 Pro. So again, you can take the battery out, you can replace the battery. There is another charger for this device, but I couldn't order it because all of the madness that is going on in the world today. So that will first be tomorrow. No, tomorrow it's Sunday. So that will be on Monday. I will be able to go down to the bank and have some and move some resources. But still, there was some problems in regards of PayPal, in regards of ordering it. So I guess I need to try one of these other solutions that I've written down one of the places and try to maybe get some money over to another and see if it actually works in regards of being able to, you know, pay on the internet again. And again, the camera bullshit is ridiculous, but I guess we'll see if I can write Samsung or something like that about it. See if they want to fix it, but probably not. So I need to probably find some other application that doesn't do it. I also need to, there was some things that I wanted to check. Text editor, let's see here. See here, Bank Pro, yeah, Pro 6. Okay, so we have like firmware download and installation. We have some links for that. Root Samsung Galaxy X Pro Android. This is in regards of Magisk if you want to root it, but the thing is, can I root it and unroot it? There was also a link for someone that actually did seem to, I think he rooted it as well, and disable Samsung Knox on bloatware apps without root using ADB. Not sure if this is valid on the Xcover. Okay, that's my own little thing here. Maybe I should use the stars, you know. I usually use the stars to, there we go. Not sure if this is, let's put a star in here. It's usually the way to, although you can't really see what the beginning of the end of the star, but it's nice with a little star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have like Samsung solution Knox suit and latest videos and contact info in regards of this version being an enterprise edition, which I don't know really if there's any difference in regards of, you know, they say it will support it maybe longer, who knows, maybe not. Maybe the other one is going to be supported as well. Anyway, so we have Samsung Galaxy Xcover 6 Pro tricks best hidden features. I have 2 videos in regards to that. We have a Samsung Galaxy Xcover Pro disassembly in regards if I ever need to do that. That's not anything that I wanted to do at the moment. So yeah, okay, there we go. So external chargers to Xcover 6. Oh yeah, that's in regards to external chargers. That was the Coam-Tag, you know, that's the other way of charging this device. And again, the battery should be able to charge like 15 watts. So maybe the Coam-Tag, you know, maybe it's charging faster than the small chargers I have. It's not, you know, again, even if it takes like 7 hours to charge a full to a battery and all that, as long as the mobile keeps alive for 7 hours, and of course, maybe a problem in regards to hard use and all that. So these other kind of batteries, the unoriginals, I still have them as where's the other one? We have one. I should have 2. Well, it's somewhere, I guess. No, it's. Wait a minute, thinking, it's probably in the mobile at the moment. So where's the charged battery? I guess we have a problem with guns. So, okay, we have this one, which is, as I understand it, charged. And I don't know where the other one went. Then we have in regards of, still need to fix the screen in regards of the AGM. Although the primary thing in regards to, oh, here we go with the other battery. The original Samsung battery. Oh, here we go. So this is the unoriginal battery. How that looks. Well, turn it around here. This is the unoriginal battery. And this is the original battery. And they're pretty near the same size. But this is around nearly 20 grams. I think it's 18 grams less heavy. But I thought that maybe it was because there's something in this thing. But clearly, let's try this one. Go. But clearly there is something, yeah. Clearly there's like 8 watt hours less on this one, so that's ridiculous. It's just, yeah, it's ridiculous. So 8 watt hours, that's a lot. 8 watt hours of difference, and it even says it was bigger than the other one. It's just ridiculous. Oh, this is tastes nearly like water. This coffee, you know. Yeah. So the other Samsung is now. So what we're going to do when this battery is done, we're going to take the Samsung in. We're going to charge the unoriginal and try to put the unoriginal batteries to the side and see if I can actually only do with Samsung batteries and just flip them around. But might be a little, but we'll see. We'll see. But the thing is, the other kind of charger that exists, although very expensive, and it's not something you just take with you, but at home it would be fine to just have it, where you can just put your phone over, and both the phone can charge and the battery can charge. And the question is how fast they actually charge the batteries, because again, in regards of the mobile, it can charge the battery with around 13 watts. So of course that would charge the battery a lot faster than 7 hours. But again, it just has to be like, you know, so you can just flip the, you know, so the battery is finished and done and ready for replacement, really, you know. But anyway, it's a, you know, at least I can charge the batteries outside the mobile, and I do have multiple chargers, external chargers. So you could, in theory, you could just have 2 batteries and just, you know, have one in and have it charging, and then, you know, have 3 batteries in total, and you use your thing, and then you just take one of the batteries that is charged up and so forward. So we have like Telegram. Oh yeah, Sammy's. Let's try to go on Telegram. Yeah, that's a Telegram channel. Sammy fans, whatever. Okay. I see it. Wow, the mobile became pretty hot. Now the mobile is absolutely better than the AGM in regards of also gaming and all that. I tried the hot league thing here, and I have much more details on this than on the AGM. So it's now, of course, now I'm recording, so this of course will be a little less of a, you know, I will have some issues, but overall it does pretty good in regards of the video. I'm just taking one of the small ones. I had also a game that I tried to buy on the other one that didn't really work. I tried to download the game for this mobile, and it works a lot better. Okay, it has a little, you know, it has a little slack, but I'm recording as well, so but it's not totally fluent, you know. I guess you would need a bigger mobile for that, you know. But it is playable, although you can also see there's like a red sign up there. I think that's in regards of telling me that there's some issues. That was pretty much always, you know, even with the lowest things on the AGM mobile, it came up, you know. So, but yeah, it's playable, and it's clearly better than the other one. Although in regards of gaming and all that doesn't really matter much, because that's not why I have a mobile. You know, it's like Bible stuff and all that. That's pretty much but it's not, you know, it's clearly better than the other one, you know, and I think it's probably somewhat of the same price, you know, price tag. Okay, see here, and we also changed the menu in regards to these things, which you know, apparently you can, Samsung have this tool so you can actually change things to a better. It's not like totally many, you know, there's some options, and there's some options I still would like to have and all that. Okay, Sammy fans, Samsung One UI 6 and Android 14. Well, I only have like Android. You joined the channel. Do they have like a place for chatting, you know? Let's see here. Where's the... Are you kidding me? They don't even have a chat channel. Do they just have like a... You joined this channel. Again, I don't know much about in regards to Telegram and all that, because I stopped using it. But long time ago, when I found out this guy was part of the But that's the typical thing, right? They control everything that we use. I don't really see any chat. Like, they don't even have a chat for people, for people to, let's see here, Samsung chat, something of that. Samsung Russia, Samsung bot. No, I don't see any chat channel, I guess. No, or maybe it's only searching for the things. Well, it does. Chats, here we go. Samsung Russia, Samsung Uzbekistan. There's no English. Okay. Let's see here, Android. See if there's any chat channels for Android. Theme channel, Telegram APKs for Android. So this is the chat. Android Iran. Yeah, not sure about that. I'm not sure how many actually uses Telegram and all that, but I would have thought that what would be like that would be like a chat or something like that, but apparently not. You can't even like 19,000 subscribers, but not any chat apparently. Samsung, whatever. Okay, so that's like kind of sucks. Okay, isn't there anything in regards to Android that I could like any channels? Android theme channel. In regards to theming, I guess. Telegram APKs for Android. I don't know, let's try to join it, I guess. And we have, I need to redo the search or just different APKs, but okay. Isn't there really any like, I remember using this for, maybe they have like a gaming, people tend to, well, Hot League. Let's try Hot Leagues and see. Oh, that's, by the way, Wreckfest. It's called Wreckfest. Also had Origins, but I thought I uninstalled Origins, as far as I recall. Now I still have Origins, okay. I don't have the progress, and I actually deleted it and all that, but just for the test of the mobile and see what it really could do and all that, I installed it to see, but don't have any of the progress. There was some new maps and all that, but it came too late, so I just uninstalled the app for. Yeah, I tried it and it worked okay. You can clearly see that the mobile is better than the other one in regards of some graphical stuff, at least. So here we go. But usually I would.
Gravel, easy left, 100.
Easy
medium
left.
Right, 40. Hard left, don't cut, 40.
Yeah, well, whatever. That's just anyway. Just not for, but it works, But pretty much already have air control premium. Then but we can just delete that. Uninstall. Nah. I will uninstall Origins as well. I think they actually finally made a mode where there was like multiple cars and all that, but yeah, it's just uninstalled it, I think. Wreckfest was like a game that didn't work on the other mobile. Here we have a card thing here. It seems like a little more like Destruction Derby or something like that, like the it reminds me of Destruction Derby 1 and 2, like from the old days. So I still don't understand this. What is it called? I can't remember what it's called. Oops. Why you need to, the LG V20 had this thing where you didn't need to have like a thing like this, you know. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have deleted the other. Nah, that doesn't matter. It's a waste of time anyway. But yeah, Wreckfest is still pretty heavy application for sure, but it is working on this mobile compared to the other mobile where it was just unplayable. So yeah. So anyway, I guess I need to set up a lot of applications again, which is sickening. Of course, PC Mark. Well, I could delete that as well. It's really, really. Well, I could run it on. I think there's like 3,000 points difference between the old mobile and the new mobile in regards to the AGM. But again, I really didn't buy the mobile for the graphics and all that. I just bought it for the for using it for mobile applications. Okay, let's see if I can find something to charge this mobile with. Okay, I don't really have. Well, I can take this out here. Still some problems in regards of not having. Okay, we'll take this out in regards of the laptop and fix another cable here and just begin to charge this other AGM mobile. Because you can't change the battery or anything like that. Still also need to see if I can get it working in regards of the screen, maybe some super glue or something like that, just something so the screen actually don't you don't even screw the screen on or anything like that. It's just this other kind of way of gluing apparently things. So we have the Lunar app. There was another app as well that let's see, a bank tools here. We have Revolut. And I guess I will need to look into if that's a possibility instead of having this new ID nonsense. Although at some point, it's only like at some point they will, further squeeze us in, which is like where I'm feeling like, hey, let's just order some food and just be fat, because but of course that's not the way to go about it, right? So this is the Revolut, apparently mobile finance, 10 million and all that. So that would be a way to go. I don't know why there's different applications in regards of install on phone, more device, So, but this one is the one that seems to have a lot of people on. So I'm not sure. Revolut, that's 1 + 1 million. So I guess I can try to put some money on each account and all that. It just, things become so much more complicated these days, in regards of buying things from the internet. It's if you're not going along with the beast system, So yeah. So that will be 2 more options to try out instead of PayPal, because apparently not all trade with PayPal. I tried to get this other kind of charging device for the Xcover, but none of them seem to be trading with. None of them was seemingly trading with PayPal, or trading PayPal thing. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I recalled in regards to I need to actually, in regards to the quality and all that, I think actually is another place where to actually set it up. But anyway, seems to work. And let's go to the Telegram. Maybe there's some Israeli pages instead we can go into. Israel support groups or something like that. Well, we have the Israel Hamas war, but that's the same, isn't it? Or is that from the other way? Okay, this is another channel apparently. Maybe they have a chat channel where they actually accept you to be in. Is there any chat thing here? Chat. Let's see. I'll go back here. Telegram APK as well. Search Israel. There's some chats. Israel Defense Forces, Naphtali. It's not really that many. I would have thought that you would be able to find a lot more, I don't know, is Telegram not used much, or I would think there would be a lot more channels that you could find. Did I push this? No, that was not wrong, because this is not this one. Oh, this is not a chat channel. This is more like a. So how does that work in regards of? Okay, we have Israel, Hamas. We have some Hebrew in Hebrew. That's apparently some kind of bots. I'm not sure what that bot thing is. We have some ELTV Israel New 24/7. Some messages. Okay. Yeah, but I'm using way too much time on this thing anyway. So, the mobile is getting hot. It's getting pretty hot. I see here if we can actually check the. It's getting it surely is getting hot at the moment. Sensors, terminal, and apparently we have these issues with this application where I need to go in and out apparently to get it working. 54.7, yeah, AC. Okay, so the battery is 40 degrees, but didn't I install like another kind here, battery charge? No. Okay. Apparently I paid for that application. A CPU booster, that was the thing. I don't really need the CPU booster. I just wanted to see if it could actually show me some information. Oh yeah, you would think there might be some chat thing going on. But yeah, I did use the application I recall in regards of a car game. Let's get some water coffee. I think we want to call it water coffee. Okay. So here we have like the boosters, and we can just put the pressure less. This is like a pressure thing. Sadly, it doesn't really. You can't enable it to restart. But it's like if you don't have root and you wanna boost the mobile and all that, you can like fix it up with some empty things in the background, so it actually fills. So it believes that there's a lot of things going on when really there's not anything really going on, and it just releases the. So you can. Let's try that. That seems a little weird. Wouldn't that actually be? Let's try this one. Oh, there's advertising in this application. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, we're going to delete the application. I just don't want any. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, apparently it's not. I thought it could go up to 2. Maybe it's because it's too hot. So maybe it's already downclocking the thing. Maybe that's the case. I thought it could actually go further up to 2.4. Yeah, 300 to 2.4, but I guess already getting issues in regards of the heat, So yeah, it's terrible, I guess there's no way to get around it. There's like one bullshit mobile after another. So at this point, it's I guess because of the heat, it's not going to do its utmost, and apparently it's not that hard to actually heat it up, this mobile. So, but yeah, I guess it's better than the other one. Okay, and I will need to, well, I don't need well, I guess there's a lot of application I really don't need to fix the setup and all that, and I guess this one I guess I'll just have to take it one by one and set the things up. One of the applications that I'm really missing is the network monitor, where you just display blah 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 blah. Yeah, well, the nagging bullshit and all that. Please enable location service when running this. Okay, apparently that's already fixed. So what is this? I'm not sure what this is, but let's just get on going. So notification access, okay. And I will need to set that up again as well, apparently. And of course I can't remember anything like start on boot. Apparently you can have it like start on boot. So it is possible to have your applications start on boot, but apparently this other guy that made this other application in regards of CPU booster didn't really make any option to start it up in the beginning, which is kind of disgusting, because why wouldn't you have like an automated, in regards to an application like that, you should have like an automated function. What's the purpose of it if I need to go in and click it all the time? You can't figure out how to program, So, we already have it now up in this. Usually I have it up in this corner, but as you can see, it's working. And you can set up the settings and all that. It takes a little time to set it up here. We have green, blue, yellow, black. I think I have it usually as green, but anyway, black and background. Yep. And can we like make it, no, rounded corners? Give me a break with the bullshit of rounded corners. Hate rounded corners. And top right. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's there, right? It's and we can, lovely application. I really love it. It's nice to see what is actually going up, what is going down. I think that was wasn't that like a standard feature in the past in regards of that in Android? I can't remember. But anyway, maybe we should make it a little darker for now, just to be sure that we don't have an issue. There we go. And green. Oh, what do we have? Like green what? Green. No, this is absolutely. Yellow is nah. And we can customize the color. Well, green will do for now, I guess. Height. See here. Oh, that's in regards to this. And this one, we just want around there. Oh, okay. Again, it doesn't really need to be that big, I just need to be able to see it, if I need it. So, and it usually doesn't do, it does pretty good in keeping in the background. But I'll just, look at my other mobiles and see. It'll take a little time to set it up, for sure. But yeah, there we go. We have those working. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So I guess I'm not sure if I'm logged into Galaxy Store or anything like that. In regards to the user or anything like that. I did also have like the digital call, but maybe I actually need to install the digital thing here. Yep, see here, just once. Install, but I uninstalled it because I found out there was spyware in it after buying it. It's just absolutely disgusting. But it's of course typical in these days of evil. Okay, we have Revolut, Lunascape is something else. Okay, Revolut, which then is like this banking. I really should have I should pull the banking applications out and just have another Well, I should take these and have this lunar thing. Take that out. And this one out as well. And put those in. Maybe there's also a PayPal app. I really don't know. Again, the only reason why I'm looking into it is because there's these difficulties in regards of getting access to your bank account, and they only want you to have this Meet ID and all that. And so anyway, so I need to figure out in regards to a way around that. PC Max CPU X, again CPU X. Okay, it's 55.4, and it's still, I guess it's down clocking. It's down throttling, I think it's called, which of course is disgusting, because again, if you want to test your mobile, you also have to take that into consideration, that the mobile is not too hot when you begin, and in regards of the environment that you're doing it in. So it becomes like okay, let's just try this. Open this one. Error. Not enough storage space to install required. What are you talking about? Should be more than enough storage, as far as I know. There we go. Bad dream. Okay, let's see here. Let's take it. I guess the settings for this doesn't really, I can reset it up and play it again and all that. See here, change storage internal. Yeah, okay. Apparently you can put clear data, delete. Okay. And let's see here. I don't think you would be able to play it as long as a recording, because you need the microphone and all that. Oh my nose. Handy games, the TCQ. Please do not turn off your system while autosave. They usually make pretty good games. I wonder if tend to make quality games like handy games or something like that. Let's see here. Oh, Townsman. Oh yeah, I remember Townsman as well. Handy games, Townsman. Well, this is way too complex for what. Yeah, we have the Wreckfest thing I installed. Was apparently one of their applications, which they have a lot of focus on, which apparently can, yeah, well, what do we have more of games? Do we featured games? So this is the featured app, I guess. And then we have, this is the police. We also have Neighbors from Hell. Yeah, well, anyway. Clouds and sheep. What is that? Sheep. Oh, like a sheep thing where you can, like a Tamagotchi thing. Add a cube, clouds and sheep. Yeah. Your devices. Okay, I guess it's an old game or something like that. Save the puppies. Whatever. Titan. Like, what is that? Some kind of. Interesting, I guess. It's like playing a fox, I guess that's an interesting concept, Let's try to open it up and see what we have. Yeah, whatever. I have one hand clapping. There we go. I did find some, so maybe I'm wrong in regards to the spyware and all that. Chicken police, what is this nonsense? Give me a break with, well, clearly no biblical games, you know. Dynamite fish. Okay. But this isn't supported by your application and blah, 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 right? Devils and demons, yeah, well. Carmageddon. Are you gonna be, that's an old game. I guess fixed. This is nonsense in regards, this polling of, oh, we have like fishing premium. Okay, apparently they have newer version or something like that in regards of, townsman. Well, whatever. They had like, what was that called? That, I played that a lot. That was on older mobiles. I can't remember what it was called, although it also had like, satanic stuff in it as well in regards of, I can't even remember what it was called. And there came like a 3D version of this game, I remember as well, and it was pretty, the old one was pretty fun, but I can't remember what it was called. See if I can. I also had it for Linux. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, but just nah. Life is. Yeah, I guess I'm just getting into it because of. But this guy might, apparently that they could have made like an auto like 11 megabyte. Well, that's a lot. I guess it's because I'm on the 4G. That's probably also taking some things from the mobile when you actually. So it would have been nice if I could actually go down to 3G or something like that, but that's not possible anymore. Might have been possible in the past, but Denmark, of course, closed the 3G down, so a lot more radiation, much more unhealthy stuff and all that. Let's see here. Manage app. Do we like updates? Waiting for Wi-Fi. CR. This one. Okay, let's see. Update. Should be an update as well in regards to security update as far as I know. Not that I really care much about it, but it should, as far as I know, be around this time. Update. That's all I need to. So-called security update. Apparently it's still up to date. Okay. Anyway, someone is clearly sick. Show surface. Okay? We need to get this down here. Develop option. There we go. Should make it feel a little faster. And of course, you can take the animation totally off. Yeah, well. Oh, this is the battery, I guess. But it's really, the application, as far as I recall, wasn't really much of a. I guess in regards to charging the battery, I guess I can check that. It's still running milliamps instead of watts. Battery capacity 3950 milliamp. Apparently this one, available free RAM. Not sure what RAM has. And CPU temperature 61 Celsius. Voltage, max, minimum. Yeah. Like only 2 hours, and in regards of showing milliamps instead of watts. See settings, let's see here, change theme. Oh, we're gonna have like a blue one, let's try that. Oh, no. We don't want white, dark, yeah. Nah, it's not really anything. So the idea is like, I'm not entirely sure what really to use it for, when you put something in, you can see how fast it charges, but really, is that really, I can, it wouldn't do much. Anyway, let's try, and that it's hot and it's down throttling, and let's put in some juice and see what happens with it. There we go. It goes to 1 minute. Let's take 10 minutes for now. As you can see, it doesn't really do much. And I can't see how many watts goes into the system. So it's kind of, I can just see the milliamps. What's the point of milliamps? Why not show watts? In regards to wattage. Let's see here. It's like all, amp meter. I don't want an amp meter. I want a wattage meter. Amp meter, battery chain, whatever. What is this? Amp meter, battery charging, whatnot. It just shows the milliamps. I guess in regards of, no, that's not really going to work anyway. In regards of showing the, what was that application? I know that was like a huge application for stuff. Oh, I can feel like it's lagging. Multi-device battery device. Here we have something that seems to be a little more tactical. So in regards of temperature and there was I can't remember what it's called, but there was an application that was installed. Okay, installed. Apparently spyware. Apparently, okay. Why do they have like amp meters? I don't want the amps. I don't care about the amps. I want to see the watts. Um, I know that. Oh, here we go. This application was pretty much the most powerful I recall in regards of battery and all that. They also have lots of other tools for the mobile. I remember that of old. There we go, like something in regards of watts at least, right? How many watts it actually charges. Let's just try it out and see what we have. My watt plus volts, okay. I see here first glance. Doesn't really seem to be much in regards to battery. Battery, K battery. Let's get, maybe should get some music on or something like that. That would be nice with some real, some good coffee. I have some, and we got some battery.
In my today's video,
we got some battery drain, but again, in regards to the battery drain, was probably just mostly because of the other kind of batteries. Like 8 watt hours less is just absolutely rubbish. Erzählt Jod, Kafnamit,
Zale, Kofrishita. Aleph, Bet, Gimel,
Dalet, dum bam 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 ba da dum.
Kaf, Ayin, Bet, Zale, Kofrishita. Aleph,
Bet Gimel Dalet dum Zayin do 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 do. Such a charge success. Meter, well, that's the old kind of analog meter. Do 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 do. Oh, that's kind of. It's just like I want a mobile. Give me a break with all the. Okay. I guess I need to have like a battery thing in it because apparently this just up against all this absolute rubbish, Do 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 do. Okay, let's see what we have anyway. Charging. Let's see what it says. Well, that's advertising, and it doesn't really show. It should be charging at the moment. Let's take this out and put it in again. Or maybe I didn't. Oh, put it on. Maybe I didn't put it. Maybe it needed a little more force. Okay. So it says 0.3 watts. Doesn't really seem right. I have a tester I can put on. See if that's true. It doesn't seem to be. Let's try this. Can't remember which in regards to function. Let's just push this on. Yeah. Oh, we need to move that to the next. Let's put it to number 6, and just to have it says it does nearly 6 watts, 5.8 watts. Well, clearly this application. Oh, I guess in regards to the screen, but maybe it's only getting 1.6 watts to the battery, and the rest is for the screen. But that seems a little. Is that the case? Let's try to put it like this down. Now it's still 5.8. Now it made a little bigger in regards to 3.2 in regards to the watts. So maybe it's this. So at now 1.3 doesn't really seem to. Let's try to fix this up. No, just stop nagging me with the bullshit. Okay. So now I put the screen to the maximum, and now it says it's charging with 0 watts. I don't know if that's correct, but it says 38% at the moment, or 1.1 watts. Yeah, 1.4 watts and all that. It wouldn't be much, but okay. What happens if I do like this? Then it should go up to 13 watts or something like that. Let's see here. 10 watts, 8 watts. I guess it's because of the heat. 9 watts. Well, at least now it shouldn't have the... Okay, let's turn it on. Yeah, like 5 watts. Seems to... not sure. Okay, well, let's just delete that. Doesn't really seem to be much more, right? No graph or anything like that. Oh, apparently you do it in another way now, right? Because we need to do all things in a new ways all the time, right? That's just how we do it. Absolute rubbish. Okay, next. Not sure. What is the battery function? Let's see, 3000. Well, typical 4050, so I'm not sure. Please adjust the battery to match the from battery files. Well, I guess just whatever. So here we have the battery, but again, capacity 3950 milliamps. I'm just sick and tired of this milliamp thing, you know. Don't give me in milliamp, give me in watts, you know. Can't use the milliamps for much, you know, because then I need to in regards of the voltage and blah 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 and so forward. And just give me the watts. But anyway, it's charging at the moment. It says it's charging with 5.8 watts at the moment. Of course, the screen is being used as well, so I'm not sure how much it's actually getting into the system. So I guess it's pretty useless. This one, pretty useless as well, right? You just, well, it goes up a little. It doesn't even go up to 2 amps, you know? Like the old days, the USB-A could also do like 2 amps, you know, 5 volts, 2 amps, you know. But of course, in regards to changing of the voltage as well as it does these days, it makes it different in regards of, yeah. So yeah, not too happy about that. I guess I would need to look at how long it actually takes to charge the battery from 0 to 100 with having the mobile in. But again, you have so many different other factors as well. That's incredible. Anyway, I guess that's just how it is. CPU booster is on at the moment as well, but it doesn't go up to the maximum as far as I can see because I think it's too hot. And the booster doesn't have a function where I could just start and you could just fix it like this. Let's see. Of course, the problem in regards of the frequencies is probably also that it makes more heat if it's not. So that might actually not be so good anyway to actually have the CPU booster. So I probably should just delete it, you know, because of clearly heating issues and all that. Yeah. Video, okay, I guess I can install the newest version. There's usually was some issues with videos in regards to the new versions and all that. And in regards to settings, in regards to that, not really a biggie, you know. Shouldn't be much of a problem. So. But yeah, this thing in regards of having the mobile into a plug and all that, just very annoying. Do I have like a video I want to download so I can just try this out? Let's have some. Wasn't there something I had in regards of? Maybe it's Brighteon here. Let's try this one. Yeah. Not sure if it can download from Brighteon, but let's have a go. So apparently we can't. It won't download it, or doesn't seem to give me the option of downloading it from Brighteon. Okay. Let's try to see if we can. Let's take this one. Like in the old days, you just put the link and then it would actually just fix it in by automatic thing. It was working very good in the past. Okay, we got something here. So let's try to, let's just take this one. See here? Well, that seems to work at least, but Brighteon apparently not. So I can see Brighteon, but I can't download from Brighteon, I guess. Does it work to start? Okay, it's running.
Today's date is Sunday, May the 21st, 2023. My name's Christopher James, and I am truly honored to have with me this evening.
And by the way, while charging, as far as I can see, it has gone down. Wasn't it 37%? And now we have like 36%. And it says it's charging with 5.8 watts. So again, maybe the screen is using a lot of the energy that is going into the device. So but the thing is, you could usually see what the maximum was on the, but it doesn't seem to go to the maximum anymore. But again, heating issues probably. So I probably can delete that application as well, and because it doesn't really matter, it is what it is. I can't really do either way, even if it does this and that and all that, right? Temperature of 42 in regards of 57 degrees. Yeah. Oh, I have this nice menu. Yeah, at least you have an overlook of what you have open. Maybe I'll change this a little, but at least you get some options compared to this nonsense of just one page at a time, Battery manager. Plugged screen, plugged in, I guess. I guess you can keep a hold in regards to how long it takes, but I do already have my charging things that I can keep up, how long it actually takes, so I don't need an inside application for doing that. And I can also see the watts going in compared to this, I can only, milliamps and all that. Okay, we have 32.2 Celsius in regards to the battery and blah 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 and so forward, right? But yeah, and advertising as well in the application. Of course, you can buy it as far as I recall, but where's the watts? Where's the watts? Why are we counting in milliamps? To give me a break with the bullshit of milliamps. Give me some watts, You can't count with amps because difference of voltages and all that. It just, oh well. Battery usage. What is this? Let's try. There we go. Yeah. So we also have some Bible applications put up here, which I would like to try out. And there we go. That would be over in. I do wonder if I should actually make another folder for, because I actually think I had a folder for Bible apps, Bible maps, and all that. And now that we have room, I think I just put it in there for, because I didn't have that many places. But now I have a little some more places. So I think we'll move those over here. Why is it getting red? I don't know. Oh, it's just saying that it can't do that. Okay, so we have my Bible, the tongs over here, dictionary over there, and we can of course make more room by settings. Doesn't really matter if I do it like that. I mean, you can do more settings as well. But it's like the same size of the icons. It doesn't seem like the icons become... It's only like here they become big and then they become the same size. So let's try doing that, right? Then I have some more space. They just become, it becomes very, very small in regards of... Okay, we have... just hard to see in regards of... the folders, because the icons inside the folders, and they didn't really do like in the past. You could like have four applications so you could see, but they haven't made that feature available. Like, it's disgusting. You can only go the other way around. What? That doesn't make any sense. Oh well, I guess the coffee is now cold, or the water coffee.
We're back with a Fox News alert.
Well, I guess the Netto has opened for some hours. Okay, let's see my old mobile, how I fixed it on the LG V20. See if we can get some more sorting. Okay, we have the Play Store up there. Okay. Settings, and we had the Play Store function here up here. We had like a thing down there. Okay, we had music down here. But of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only had like 5. So I guess I could like move these things down here one step. Maybe. Oops. The tedious game of doing all these things. Not sure why I would have like apps, but this would be like this one over here maybe. Yeah, keyboard. I'm not sure if I need this on here. Yeah, not entirely. Again, the icons become so small, in regards to the dictionary, tongues, and all that. I know that I can change some colors, which I guess I would, would be helpful to just be able to see what is actually there. It doesn't make it easier for sure. Okay, anyway, times down here. We had tools right here. And then we had the geo thing. Well, just put that in here. Doesn't really matter. Then we have the music up here. We'll still need to move it. Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's missing some. Okay, maybe I had to. This is in regards to moving. Move this up here. Writing. So we have bank tools up there. And we have the chat. We have the writing, which you can actually put up over. Yeah, well, anyway. It's a little confusing because I'm doing, it depends in regards to if you want 4 or 5. I had 5 on the old one. I had 4 on the other one. And it's kind of a mess, Should I go with one direction or the other direction? It's always nice to have, have everything on one screen because then it's easy to find everything, or usually should be. Yeah, we need the account thing over from another one. Jitsi meeting. Oh, do we actually maybe have a Hebrew Christian group on Telegram? Let's see, search. I don't know. Maybe not that many actually uses Telegram. Maybe they use something else. I don't know. It's like these are not chat channels. These are just, you just get some, like news, whatever. You can't really speak to anyone like this, like on this, right? You have some speaking. Some Android channel, but this still. Yeah, I guess I can ask them on Boogie Soft discussion and see if they. Oh, okay. Well, anyway. Yeah, we're losing battery. At the moment, I'm charging 5.8 watts, and yet I'm losing battery on the mobile. So it's using 5.8 watts, and yet the mobile is discharging. So it's charging 5.8 watts, and yet discharging. It's just disgusting. All this modern bullshit of this and that. Why do we even need all this nonsense? Okay, anyway, we downloaded that video as far as I recall. Let's put this one backward. So yeah, not happy on do. Or something in regards we received dual recorder. There's some problems in regards of installing this. Not sure why, but I had some problems. At least Total Commander seems to work, So far, so good. Okay, finally it worked. Might have been some security nonsense that made it not work last time. That I struggled with. I turned off all the security. Give me a break with the bullshit. Why? What? Yeah, well, not sure why it would need that. Well, whatever. Besides stealing your. Okay. And it has one of my old. Okay. Not sure if it's needed. This. I do have another version which has less in regards of Phoenix recorder, which is the one I'm using at the moment. This thing in regards of moving that, just give me a break with this. Go here. We have Diki Call plus key 3C battery. Oh, I really would like some food, Yeah, we're still 30%, and we're still charging the mobile device, and yet it's seemingly using still energy. Let's see here, the video here, if this, I still have this one, but it's finished downloading it. Let's try to open it. And let's open it with this just once.
Being occupied by the Germans was normally a distressingly unpleasant experience.
So, that works at least. What am I thinking about going into video? So at least in regards of YouTube seems to be working. Let's see this one.
Dr. Rima E.
Okay, it actually can't play in the background apparently.
Labo, MD. She is an incredible woman. I first came.
Of course, that's bullshit, but anyway. Let's see if we have it in this one.
Today's date is Sunday, May the 21st, 2023. My name's Christopher James, and I am truly came across.
Apparently the mobile seems to have some issues. Come on, play.
Honored to have with me this evening Dr. Rima E. Lebo, MD. She is an incredible woman. I first came across Rima over 20 years ago, and she caught my attention. I'm going to ask her once I bring her on to explain that initial story she was telling everyone with a patient that was sitting in her chair and was talking about the culling of the population. But before I get to that, I'm just going to do a quick little screen share here so people can follow up. Rima is an incredible woman, heart of gold, an incredible warrior and light to this world. She's surrounded with other people as well. This is one of her websites, Prevent Genocide 2030. You can find that at preventgenocide2030.org. Please go to that website. Enormous resources there for learning. The other site you can go to is Open Source Truth. Also an incredible resource for the latest that's going on in our world, with hopefully solutions that everybody can start to learn, because as we all know, ignorance is the biggest enemy. So without further ado, I would like to welcome you to the broadcast, Lima. Thank you so much for being here with me.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Christopher, and I really do appreciate your inviting me. Thank you.
Oh, well, like I said, we might as well just tell everybody here, as I was alluding at the beginning of the broadcast here, I originally came across your information. I started going down the rabbit hole about 25 years ago. And you were one of the first people that I came across, probably about 3 or 4 years into it. And you want to tell people about that initial, when you're coming out, telling people about what happened with a client in your office?
I do. Thank you. I am a physician who has practiced medicine and psychiatry for 53 years without ever writing a prescription for a pharmaceutical. It's not necessary. There are always better, safer, more appropriate ways than using drugs. Now, in the emergency room or the surgical suite, yes, there are times when you need a drug, but in outpatient practice, no. And what happened was, I was a psychiatrist not using drugs, and people who had other, quote, non-psychiatric diagnoses started coming to me saying, I'm dying. The doctor says there's nothing that can be done, or I have to live with the pain, or there are no more options left. Can you help me? And I said, I don't know, but we can try, because I was using nutrition and detoxification and frequency and other intelligent things of that sort. And the answer generally was yes, I could help them, and they would become not just free of whatever disease it was, but they would become radiantly, truly well. And that was exciting. And desperate people have desperate friends, so they told other people, and other people started coming to me from around the world saying, can you help me? Well, one of those people was a monarch, somebody who walks around at state dinners with a crown on her head. And I can't tell you who it was, because she does deserve medical confidentiality like everybody else. But she said to me, she was a nice, chatty, friendly lady. And one day she said to me, it's almost time for the great culling. I said, the what? She said, culling, C-U-L. I said, I know the word. What are you talking about? She said, the culling of the useless eaters. And this was about 2002, maybe 2003. And I said, what's a useless eater? That was a term I had never heard. And she said, not what, my dear, who? And I said, okay, who's a useless eater? She said, those people who are consuming our non-renewable resources. And I said, did it ever occur to you that you are consuming their non-renewable resources? And she said, oh, that's an interesting idea. Well, anyway, and she dismissed that. I said, so how many of these useless eaters are you planning on culling? And she said, 90%. And I said, 90% of what? And she said, the total world population. And I said, whoa. This is one of the wealthiest people in the world, by the way. I said, your enormous wealth is based on selling tremendous amounts of shit to large numbers of people. So if you don't have large numbers of people to sell your shit to, how are you going to maintain your enormous wealth? And she said, oh, no, my dear, you really don't understand. I said, clearly. She said, the mercantile era, which began in the 14th century with the Hanseatic League in Germany, is coming to an end. We are moving to the neo-feudal era. There will be us, the neo-aristocrats at the top. She did not include me, surrounded by our servants and servitors. And below them, our technicians. And that requires only 10% of the current world population or less. Well, she left, and I was perplexed. I knew she was either batshit crazy, and I had missed it because I was dealing with a physical thing and didn't think about how crazy she was, or she had given me a great clue. Now, of course, the answer was both. And she was batshit crazy. She was raised to be a psychopath. She was a psychopath. So many of these people are psychopaths. And she had also opened up a whole rabbit hole, kind of like a sinkhole of rabbits for me to go down. And I started going down that sinkhole. And I discovered that useless eater had been a term of art in Nazi Germany. And of course, all the people that they got rid of were useless eaters. I also discovered that not only had medicine been shaped and corrupted and damaged horribly by the predatory philanthropy of the Rockefellers and the people that they brought into their predatory philanthropy, but a great deal more had been. I also discovered that it was John D. Rockefeller Jr. who introduced John D. Rockefeller Sr., who introduced eugenics to Germany, who set up the Kaiser Wilhelm Institutes in Munich and Berlin for the, quote, scientific study of eugenics. And I discovered that it was the Rockefeller predatory clan and club that had arranged for the involuntary sterilization in the United States of hundreds of thousands of people deemed unfit to reproduce. I discovered that governments have been literally shaped and taken over in the same way that medicine has been shaped and taken over. The entire field of public health is a total sham and was created by the same predatory set of monsters in order to bring us to exactly where we are now. So as I was understanding all of this, it came to the point where I realized that our side, the health freedom side, was making the same mistake over and over and over and over. And because of it, we were losing every battle. In other words, what I saw was that instead of thinking strategically and selecting our actions tactically to achieve our strategic goal, every time something bad happened, we would just react to it. And we would run around flapping our hands and saying, oh, isn't that terrible? Isn't that terrible? And then we'd lose the next battle. And I saw that these predatory, self-appointed gods, were moving forward in a very, very carefully programmed and well-executed plan. So I went to my husband, who was a retired two-star general, Major General Albert N. Stubblebine III, and he was a brilliant strategic analyst. And I said to him, sweetheart, we have to close the practice. And he said, a really smart thing, Christopher. He said, why? Because that was how we earned our living. And I said, well, here's what's happening. And if people who don't understand the difference between strategic and tactical thinking and choices and approach don't get involved with this, we have no hope globally. So he said, right, we closed our practice. We created the Natural Solutions Foundation specifically to derail the globalist monsters. And Christopher, when we started saying there's a genocidal program and they want to kill you and your children, it made us look like lunatics, to use the G word. Now it's quite okay to say, oh my God, there's a genocidal program. Well, yeah, and it's been in operation and being planned and carried out for 140 years. What they lacked in order to bring it to fruition was the science to control us from our DNA outward, from our neurons outward. And so they bought the science. They bought the science. They paid for the distortion of science. They paid for the they pushed the public money going toward the science that they wanted. They gave philanthropic money toward the science that they wanted. They bought the science so that they can kill most of us and enslave the rest of us from the DNA out. And you are an expert in the difference between lawful and legal. So let me tell you about something that's legal and absolutely insane. That is, in the United States, and I believe it's true in Canada, and I know it's true in most of the world, the intellectual property laws say you cannot patent a naturally occurring organism, a germ, a virus, if viruses exist, a monkey. If it exists in nature, you can't patent it. But if you make a tiny little tweak, you can. So let us say that I own a genetic sequence. The 4 base pairs are lined up in a way that I own, and I patent it. And it doesn't occur in nature, okay? Now, that's my patent, my intellectual property. And I insert it into you. You didn't ask for it. I didn't ask your permission, but I give you, let's say, a supposed vaccine. And I insert DNA, something into your DNA or into your cellular matrix that I own.
You, by the way, need a plug-in if you want to, listen to things in the background. As it goes, as disgustingly as it goes these days. So anyway, as I can see, I'm losing battery even if I have charging in it. So that's disgusting, of course, that it can't even charge. It can't even keep the charge while using the phone, while putting a thing in it, because apparently it's using more than it's, of course I can put the screen thing, down to, it doesn't need to be totally, like around here, which be fine. It's actually seemingly giving pretty good amount of, maybe a little more, but overall seems to be pretty good amount of, where is it? Up here. Little more. Around there. Maybe a little more. There we go. That seems to be pretty good. I don't want to, regards to up and down and all that. Just have something that works. And that seems to be working pretty good in regards to the light conditions. So in regards of battery, I don't think we actually need those applications. We just delete those, I think. And of course, they're also running in the background, and I guess using some energy in regards to that. Uninstall. Okay. And now, having an app drawer, you pretty much need to do everything 2 times now. So that's like stupid bullshit. So moving up here, right? And you have we have the, I guess, the application somewhere. I'm not sure where the folder is actually in regards to those applications up here. Apparently it's a color, and you would need to put it the right place where you want it, and so forward. And I guess in regards to the calendar here would be also a thing. And the key for the calendar could also be put in this place. The CPU booster is stupid. I think it's, which probably again, I think it probably would use a lot of energy. So, and not really try quality, blah blah blah, and it's still hot. You can still feel it's hot. Anyway, we'll take this one out and put it up here. Where was that? There we go. In regards to system apps, down here. Still in regards to this folder, in regards to only showing all these. At least you have so much extra space around that could be used for the icon to, if you could just make them bigger, the icons, at least you would be able to see a little better in regards to, it's like all this rounding of absolutely rubbish. Anyway, the Revolut, we can put this over to the, we have the programs, right? And we can check these banking things out. So we have a folder for banking stuff. I guess I could also put the calculator up in the banking. That would actually not make sense, I guess. Calculator up in the banking here. So we just have Luna, Revolut, Valuta, in regards of how much this is worth and that and worth, you know, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's a possibility to do that. We have the different Play Stores up here. I could probably use maybe this up here in regards of, you know, probably going to delete Breakfast or something like that. We have the different backup tools as well, which would usually be in programs. Which again, I'm probably going to delete this one, but in regards to it probably can only save APK and not in regards of set as auto backup launch app. You know, what's the point of backing it up if it only can do the APK, you know? Like, what's the point of backing things up all the time if it can't store the user data, you know? Doesn't make any sense. We didn't really get anything on Telegram, I think. In regards to the buggy thing here, nope, no one answered me yet. And these channels doesn't really... What do I get out of these channels? Nothing, you know. I thought you could maybe talk to some people, you know, leave channel, mute channel, but you know, Sammy fans and all that, right? You know, it's just Sammy fans, Samsung 1, UI 6, Android 4, you know, there's no chat feature, you know, just like you can apparently say positive or no, okay, I can't see who actually did that, but okay. Update available, so I guess it's just some things on that which is kind of not in regards to the Hamas war and all that. You know, I guess you can see there's this propaganda and all that. Oh, there we go with the dancing Houthis, you know, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, it's laughable. It's just it's just so stupid, you know. In regards to these Houthis, you gotta be kidding me. It's like, so the morning in Gaza begins under the shadow of the Zionist occupation massacres against children and civilians. Well, again, you know, I'm not apparently allowed to talk to these people. You know, I don't know. I thought it was like a Hamas-Israel war and all that, but it's apparently only one-sided. This is only for propaganda. This is not for chatting. Apparently, in regards to the chat page, you know, you're not allowed to, apparently, to be a place in regards of so it's only to show what is happening and get sympathy from the world instead of actually they don't want to hear about the other side in regards of things. So I'm thinking like food, you know. I should really just go down and buy some food instead of ordering it. I feel like, oh, order, right? Okay, here we have some ELTV news things and all that, but you still can't write to anyone. Doesn't seem to be any, you know, where can I chat with people, you know? Naphtali, right? Israel plans to kill Hamas leader around the world after war. Rocket sirens in the largest Arab city in Israel. Nazareth, okay. So I guess the war is ongoing again. I guess the peace ceasefire was stopped. I guess things are... at least he didn't say, like, you know, let's see here what he's... See, can we actually... Where's the voice? Is there no voice on this? Yeah, I would have loved to see the voice so you could actually. Why is that? Oh, up here maybe. Well, what is this share open? It's just like, yeah, no voice. But does that mean that there's no voice at all, or there's no voice? So that was at least Amman, Jordan massive protest in support of Hamas. And this one apparently just didn't have any voice, I guess. No, will not. Are you filming this? I want you guys to get it. I want them to destroy every element of Hamas. Oh, he's talking quick, who did horrifying crimes. And I hope you guys post that. And what about civilians are going to blame Hamas? And I think 100% that Hamas is to blame for this. Yeah, I think actually he's seemingly. Yeah, I think that's. I think I'll give that a thumbs up. Don't we have like a? No, there's no. There's no chat. Why are people not making a chat? Why are people not allowed to just like, okay. You joined this thing, right? But no chat. Wow, it's really downloading a lot and uploading a lot on this mobile, that's for sure, It clearly is faster on those levels, but I really don't need that. Well, it's still pretty, it's still pretty warm. Okay, so Sammy fans, ETV, Hanan, Haftilah, Israel, and Telegram, APKs, doesn't really matter because Telegram, okay, there's just Telegram, store, Telegram, yeah, we can just leave the channel. I was just looking for some chat places. Okay, let's see. I also corrected that. That was nice. At least that was helpful. At least for once, So again, if like it's just channels. Okay, channels, some news channels, but we can't speak, to each other. And the Israel Hamas war was just couldn't even chat in the chat room because you get banned. That was also rubbish. So yeah, they're kind of disappointed on that. Okay, so we have battery charger and we have CPU booster. Can't really use the booster for anything. It's as far as I can see. So I think I'll just delete that again to just have one less application on the phone to worry about. The battery thing doesn't really do much good either. Like the last 12 minutes, we have we have some milliamps in regards to how much the mobile is using. So what happens when you actually put it in, right? Because it's like using up to 2,625 milliamps. Well, what is that? What is that in watts, Give me some watt numbers, right? CPU temperature is 60 degrees. So here we can actually see that the CPU is actually, so this, so it seems like, oh, not this one. No, that's not it. Where is it? CPU-X, okay. So it seems like the sensors here, oh, terminal. AC apparently is the CPU. I don't know why they call it the AC, why not just call it but that seems to be the CPU, and the CPU apparently quickly becomes heated up. But like 56 Celsius battery, 39. I don't know why there's two battery sensors and all that, but they are the same. But apparently the AC in regards to this apparently seems to be the CPU according to this at least. So that, yeah, 55. Let's see what the other one says. 55 and 58. Well, that's a somewhat difference in regards of might be in regards to the updating, or but at least they looks like they're very close for 59. Nah, maybe they are sort of a different sensor. I'm not entirely sure. Whatever the case, they're pretty close together in regards of heat. Oh well, let's try to put in. But as far as I recall, it actually deletes the data. Yeah, that's just stupid, right? So you just lost all the data you put in, right, for charging, right? And then it just, it stops. So even if I'm charging the device, according to this, nearly 6 watts, the only thing is this only in regards to the charging, in regards of the battery, and then everything else goes to the mobile, or what? Am I charging the device 100 milliamps at the moment, or are we still discharging? Because according to the tester, we have like 5.8 watts going into the system. 5.8 watts. We have 5 voltage, 1.1 amps, 5.8 watts going into the system. And yet when we look at this, it's like saying 300 milliamps, Of course, 300 milliamps is nothing. So, but maybe it's charging the battery very slowly at the moment. I'm not sure. Well, we have 11% at the moment, so I guess I can just let it run and we'll see how that goes. But as you can see, it's like apparently the mobile is pretty hungry for things, I don't think I'm doing that much on it, but it seems a little slaggy as well in regards to opening things up. Oh well, I guess we do have a lot of things going and lots of programs and this and that. And of course I can delete some of the Google nonsense like this Google photo. I can delete that as well, so we don't have any. I hate the way that they do things in regards of, oh, we have the battery charger. Let's put this up for here. Well, we'll just put it down here. No, okay, it did. Okay, well, we just do like this. Can pretty much also just get one screen, I think, in regards to the application. You can just pretty much mirror the two, I think, in regards of dictionaries, programs, whatnot, and all that. Although they tend to move around in this. So good luck. Or you can change things in like theme pack, home up, quick start. I don't know in regards to the moon and all that. If it actually changes its position as it goes, it could be interesting to actually have the other kind of moon instead of the other like I have two applications in regards to the moon. I have Daft Moon, but that doesn't change. I think maybe it does. I don't know. It's actually not sure if maybe it actually does change the direction of it. Start animation by clicking, and we can just put this on. Set as wallpaper. Maybe it actually does change its position, like the rest, like the other one. Maybe it's just because I can't. Oh, see here? Okay, we're pretty much okay. So it moves a little around when I move it on the screen here, which is nice. I don't think the other one does that. So and there you go. The only problem was that it was too light. Oh, those two themes. So let's see here. 5. Yeah, the brightness of the moon just needed to go down. Well, we can have the moon, whatever, there we go, and maximum size. Yep, we want the size the biggest possible. Wow. Set as draft. Yep. And then we have lunar scoop moon here, which has some high definition and realism. But yeah, well, it actually looks like it's this way. So I need to look at the moon, I guess, because according to the other one, it's tilted like this way, right? But on the other one, it's tilted the other way around. So maybe this application doesn't take in consideration in regards to the tilt, and that would be there's a kind of a thing that would be interesting to also know the tilt of the moon, to get a little more authentic. So see here. Yeah, you see it's like tilted this direction. Wait a minute. Isn't that like, oh yeah. So the question is it tilted this direction or is it tilted this direction, right? It's kind of I don't know where the moon is at the moment on the sky. Can I actually like maybe find that out? The calendar, data, eclipses, or some data, moon phase and all that. I would think this would probably be more correct. And you can see like moving up and down and up and down, then it. Now it's not moving. So it's only sometimes that it's moving in the. Now it's just moving from one direction to why is it not? It's only sometimes that it's turning or what? No, it's not turning around. I don't know what is going on. Maybe it just fixed the location. Maybe the location is now correct. Maybe it didn't have the right location or something like that. Because now it doesn't seem to move around, right? No, well, it's just the moon that moves a little up and down, up and down. So apparently, okay, so apparently the moon seems to just turn a little bit in regards of its thing. It's not much, but you do see a little difference. But now it's not turning around, so I'm not sure what that is about, whatever. Okay, and 9%, yeah. So I'm charging the device at the moment, I'm still losing energy, Isn't that interesting? Yeah. This is the only thing, it says like 100 and 200, 300 milliamps, but clearly I'm losing energy, So if I'm charging and I'm losing energy, something is clearly wrong, Like minimum 58 milliamps, maximum 2000, and let's try to turn the screen off and see what happens. I went to 13.7 watts. That was the maximum. 13.4. Well, 9 volts, 13 watts. Let's just say 13 watts. It's really, they talk about like that it should be able to do 15 watts, right? But I kind of doubt that, They say like 15 watts and all that charging it. I doubt that, It seems like it's less than 15. As far as I can see, I could try different cables and all that, but as far as I've seen, I've only seen 13. There we go. It goes up to 2,250. So okay, now we actually have gotten some energy into the mobile. But having it turned on and all that, at some point you would need to yeah, change the battery. That's right. So it goes to 9 volt at the very specific point. Which is interesting because the voltage, you would think that the voltage actually made less heat when it actually goes up, because usually it's the amps that kind of makes the issue. So it's just interesting that it wouldn't just continue to be 9 volts when it's turned on in regards to the screen, but maybe the designers, I guess, should know in regards of how heated and so forward, and so but yeah, just weird. 8 watts, 8 watts at the moment. But yeah, I guess it's not a flagship. But yeah, I guess it will do. Just what annoys me the most is that I need to set all the applications up again on the mobile and sort out that and all that, and it's just tedious. 8.4 watts, pretty much. That's the running thing, yeah. And it's probably in regards to the CPU temperature is 58. So again, stopping the recording probably will get it. I understand. I'm recording. I'm live streaming at the moment, and of course that should be taken into consideration as well. So, but let's try to turn the screen off, and I think I really shouldn't do it. I just should go and get some good food and all that instead. I just think I'm going to be drawn to bad food, sadly. Network, browser, Chromium. Apparently I have something from Facebook. I'm not sure what. Facebook, which I can't write on because I'm banned on that as well. It's still charging with 8.4, and that of course is not really it's disappointing on those levels. 9 volts, 8.4 watts. Okay, let's see what we have. Yep. 15. We have 13 watts, and then it goes down to 5 volts and 5.8. So yeah, well, I guess that doesn't really matter much. I guess when you have the ability to charge external batteries and all that, but it's just a thing, right? Where you're like, come on, doesn't seem to be, should be a picture widget thing. Because of Google's, there we go. Oh, it's usually be like here, so maybe I can. Well, actually, we can just move these down here, I guess. There we go. There we go. We have the stock tools, the programs down here. Dictionary there. Tongs here. Yeshua there. Maps there. System root. Interesting. Okay. Chat. Well, that's not chat. That's maps. Travel. I apparently have here. Okay, I'm not sure. Well, usually, apparently on the old one, I had it like this. I'm not sure why. Well, anyway, can always change things. Just want something where I'm like kind of writing, and then we have the, yeah, and then we have the quick memo up there, but it's not really there. Well, we are folder. Oh, wait a minute. There's something missing here. I'm missing something in regards of, let's see here. There we go. Writing. Missing that. Oh, it's already there. But why is it? I put it down there. Oh, okay. But usually I would have it up here, apparently. Well, not usually, just in regards of the old phone. We have the quick memo. I had that up there. We have the Google nonsense up there. Yeah, it's a mess. It's kind of a messy thing, right? Yeshua, and we have the extra stuff over here. We have the Yeshua here. In regards of, we have, see here, right? Now, okay, that worked on the old phone, but apparently that's too much for. It's too much for this phone, apparently, to do that. Okay. Well, that looked pretty good. Okay. Chat, maps, travel. Maps, travel. Some Google settings up there. We have that one there. Then we have the backup things that I need to sort out. Probably that would be close to programs, I guess. I guess I could take. I need to figure out some of these applications to take out, like open work and health in regards of exercise. Probably doesn't really, really doesn't matter, you know. I know what I kind of need to do if need to stop eating bad foods, and then I need to get on going with some. Yeah, well, anyway, and open. See here. 7 days of blah 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 blah. Oh, I guess we can put the health thing here in this one, and of course I don't need like Dual Recorder and Phoenix Recorder and UCART. I already think Dual Recorder can pretty much do what UCART does. Videoda, we have Armina, Videoda. We did have like so from Google. Now we have that's the calendar. Some kind of battery program, apparently, maybe this one. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll have to check how much it, but again, milliamps and all that doesn't really work for me. And clearly it's still discharging when it's saying it's charging, and it's just... But the good thing is that when you have used the battery and all that and replace it, it cools, you know, the battery is cooler when it gets in. So that seemed to help it cool down. F-Droid, Galaxy, what was the system root thing here? There we go. Yeah, 37.8 Celsius. Okay. Let's try this application. It's very heavy. Oh, someone's calling. There we go. Just